Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of mine. Now I know a lot of you will be expecting a review for the Chelsea game that happened on Tuesday night, but this is a different video, and it's an open and honest video. I'm going to be talking about myself. I'm going to be talking about the future of this channel, the direction that it's going, and what you can expect from now on. And this video, just before I get into it, isn't pre-made, isn't pre-planned. As you can see, I'm not even in my usual setup. My phone's plugging in to the charging socket. It's charging next to my bed. This is just completely off the cuff. I haven't planned this out. This is literally just me obviously thinking about what's going to happen and thinking of the idea of this video, but just purely planning on recording it 5 minutes ago, and here we are now. So, as you know, you're probably wondering when I mentioned the future of this channel. Now, for those of you who have watched the channel since I started it and who know me personally will know that, you know, I've been doing this for just over 2 years now, or a little bit over 2 years now, and I've been mainly, all my videos have been on Chelsea, on football, you know, previewing Chelsea games, reviewing Chelsea games, talking about, you know, some football topics in general, but it's mainly been Chelsea, and that's been the focus and the content on this channel from day one. I've integrated a few, you know, current topic videos, such as I did the coronavirus one. Only a short while ago I did a one on, you know, sexism in football. There's been a few like that, and, you know, from what I've noticed is that those videos seem to do better than my Chelsea ones. And, you know, I understand that the Chelsea videos it's a very niche, you know, interest and a very niche subject to talk about. And to gain an interest in, you know, the only people that will really thoroughly be interested in that is Chelsea fans. Even football fans probably wouldn't be, you know, particularly keen on it, because it's not their team, and it's very hard to, you know, to listen to someone talk about a team that they don't follow. And, you know, in the overall context, with my channel being mainly football, for people who don't like football, it isn't a channel they're going to watch. And, you know, I think, you know, when I started this, you know, and even at some stages, you know, it was more just out of, you know, the enjoyment of doing it, and, you know, as a pastime rather than actually, you know, being a career choice, and, you know, putting all my time and effort into it. And, you know, although the channel has been around for a long time, it has been very stop-start in terms of, you know, I'd be regularly uploading, I'd be sparingly uploading, also to points where I wouldn't upload at all for months upon end. And there's times when it becomes very hard to, you know, stick to a regular uploading schedule, and just, I'm going to get into myself now as well, but to actually stay motivated to want to do these videos and put the effort in. Because, you know, for a while, and, you know, it's not only YouTube videos, there's a lot of aspects of my life with the headset that I'm in that almost everything is becoming a chore, and this is one of them. And, you know, before we get into anything, I just want to say the channel isn't going. I'm not getting rid of the channel. It's still going to be here, but it's going to be different in terms of what I'll be putting on it, what you're going to see on the channel, you know, in the hopes of, you know, allowing more people to enjoy it, and to gain that, you know, interest from, you know, every corner of the world. You know, I want to integrate, you know, current event topics, and sort of like a podcast theme, but with obviously just myself talking. And, you know, I want to talk about stuff like mental health. You know, I want to talk about, you know, equality. I want to talk about, you know, just kind of debate kind of things, although equality is not a debate, and the pandemic, isn't it? Well, it has led to debates, but it's not a debate in itself. But you know what I mean. They're the kind of things that I want to be talking about, and that's where the channel's going to be going from now on. And, you know, I just feel in terms of, you know, wanting this channel to get better, you know, not just for me, you know, I'm not gaining anything by doing this. It's out of, you know, pure, you know, I like to be able to, you know, express my points and have a conversation, you know, obviously not physically with someone, it's talking to a camera, but I like the idea of being able to talk about something and go into detail about it. And yeah, that's where I want the channel to go. And yeah, and you know, as I mentioned there a short while ago about, you know, mentioning that it's a motivation thing and that, you know, it's becoming a chore among many other things in my life. That's just due to the headset that I'm in, the headspace that I'm in. You know, I've done videos on this channel. I've been open to people who I know personally, and a lot of people who I know personally will be watching these videos, so I've no issue with saying this, is that I have been open and honest, and I am, you know, open to an extent about my mental health struggles and, you know, the difficulties that come with that. And, you know, I just feel like sometimes I feel like when I do the videos, it's like, oh, people don't watch them. I feel like it's a personal thing, which it's probably, and I'm almost certain it's just me overthinking things. But, you know, it's just, it's very hard to do these videos when, you know, you're almost kind of losing interest in it, and it's becoming very difficult to get yourself in that headspace to do them. And, you know, I've had compliments from people, from family and people I know, you know, who say I do a good job with it. You know, I speak very well in front of the camera. And, you know, if that is the case, then, you know, it's good to hear that. But, you know, people who, you know, struggle with, you know, low self-esteem and confidence issues know that no matter how many or how good someone tells you may be, you will always find the negatives in yourself, and you will always find ways to criticize yourself. And in this instance, you know, for me, you know, people telling me that you know, I do well with these videos, or they enjoy the videos, or they feel I come across well in these videos, at this moment in time, it means nothing to me. And, you know, I'm not getting rid of the channel entirely. I'm just changing what the content will be on this channel. And hopefully that will, you know, be able to make more people enjoy the videos, and hopefully be able to help me in terms of, you know, when I make these videos, to get more enjoyment out of it, and to be able to, you know, see it as, you know, a hobby and, you know, something I enjoy doing rather than it being a chore. And, you know, the whole mental health side of things, you know, I've struggled with it for a long time now. And, you know, as well as, you know, I may, you know, seem to other people on the outside, you know, it may seem that I'm doing okay, and it may seem that, you know, I'm, you know, happy or being able to go about my life. And, you know, for, you know, I am for, you know, some parts of it. And, you know, in a lot of circumstances, you know, I am able to, you know, to get out and do things and, you know, talk to people. And I don't mean talk to people about my problems, just in general, you know, having conversations with people and get along with people. But there's always going to be those doubts and those thoughts in my mind, and those feelings that I have of, you know, sadness, loneliness, anxiety, stress, worry, because that's just what it's like. And, you know, as I mentioned about, you know, when I make the football and the Chelsea videos, about, you know, if they, you know, if I see maybe they're not, you know, if they're not getting great number of views, I'd almost feel like, and look, I understand that I'm not a popular person, like, and by popular I mean, like, I'm not a famous or big or even big YouTuber with a huge following. I'm just a normal guy who, you know, I'm a student, I work part-time, I'm just like anybody else. So I don't and never would expect to get, you know, astronomical views, but there are times when I would see, you know, very, very low views. And, you know, as I mentioned, I take it personally. And as I said, it probably is just me overthinking, but it ties into a lot of aspects around my life in regards to me always feeling that, you know, I'm annoying to everyone, or nobody likes me, or I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm just not, you know, wanted, or I feel like people don't want to talk to me, all those kind of feelings. And people who have similar feelings will know what that feeling is like. And yeah, I think that's, I've covered almost everything there. As I mentioned earlier, this is all just me saying it in the moment, from the heart. Just letting you know the situation with the channel and my own self and what's going to happen. Now, I've always, and you know, have been, I'm struggling at the moment, and you know, it's not a concern, but you know, it's something that, you know, I'm able to acknowledge, and you know, feel, you know, that I'm able to open up about. And you know, it's probably one of the reasons why I feel a change of direction is probably needed on this channel. And yeah, it's just, it's difficult to it's difficult to do this, because you know, I love Chelsea so much, and you know, I'll support Chelsea till the day I die, but just talking about them with the videos that I have been doing and just continuing to do it is just becoming very difficult. And hopefully this change of direction within the channel can, you know, be able to, you know, give me enjoyment out of doing it, and also give other people enjoyment. And yeah, so that's all for this video, guys. If you did enjoy it, please drop it a like, subscribe if you're new around here or enjoy the content. So just so you know, the Chelsea videos won't be happening anymore. I won't be doing them. I did say during the week that I would have a video out for where I talk about revenge porn and the stuff that's going on in Ireland at the moment in regards to, you know, leaked images and stuff like that. So I'll be talking about that tomorrow. And yeah, I'll see you for that, guys, and take care.